Will it focus on my face? That is so misogynist. You have to smile to get it to focus on your face. What the Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Cheska, if you don't know me. And I am here today to do first impressions. First impressions? It's an impression. First impressions of the Melt Gemini palette, as well as this look, a more daytime look, and possibly a third and or fourth bonus look. It depends upon exactly how much energy I have after I cut this scene and go try to make another look that could come anywhere near close to looking as good as this one does. I don't know if I'm getting better at makeup or if these eyeshadows are so good that they make me look like I know what I'm doing. So you can take that for whatever it's worth. I can't stop staring at this color, and I will show you how I achieved it if you just keep on watching. Thanks for coming to watch today. If you're into Instagram, here's my name. And if you are on Twitter or Facebook, you can also find me there. I would love to have chats with you. I come hang out in the comments all the time. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know. I'm going to start asking people to click dislike if they don't like something. I am an out there chick. I'm eccentric. I feel like my audience is geared for other weird, like, that are not 12 years old, first and foremost. And I don't think that there's many 12-year-olds that would want to watch me, so that's why I feel like I'm able to feel freely enough to just do my own thing, not censor myself, not worry about what people are thinking, and just keep going and doing what I want. That's maybe not what the case is. Maybe I may have to make certain changes, and that may be something that I have to learn to accept. But as things stand right now, I am not censoring myself. I just put on makeup and talk to the camera like a kind of nerdy, awkward chick, and I also talk too much during intros. Why don't we just start with the looks and we can talk more about everything then. Just gonna do my thing as per usual. You know, I did swatch them. Now you guys can see it. Alright, I already showed this to you. Woo! Alright. So, wanted to do, I don't know if this is going to be a get ready with me or if I'm just practicing because I haven't been in front of the camera for like 3.5 years, I guess, in YouTube years. So, yeah. We'll see how this goes, because I honestly, I feel out of practice. Yes, like I said in the beginning of the video, or if I didn't, I'm so dumb, but that makeup struggles video that got me off my ass, even though I'm so drained all the time, so like tired and trying to catch my breath all of the time, it feels like. So if I seem a little low energy, that would be why. Had to take a little breaky break, but I'm back, and let's get into it. Luna first with this brush. How many times have we seen this brush on my channel? This is that brand that I said I would never buy from again, but guess who did? So this is a good base color for me. So I am just setting the primer that I use, which is the Precious Angel Eyes. It was in Boxycharm. I used a lot of Boxycharm stuff. And I'm sorry if my mentioning that bothers you, but we get a lot of good stuff, so damn it, I sound like freaking, you know, I realize I sound like a commercial when I talk about Boxycharm, so sorry guys, like I'll try to not sound like a commercial from now on, or like, you know, that was never my intention. Oh my goodness, so I really enjoy this color. It is a dupe for Dawn from the Subculture palette, which is, let's look at this real quick. I will show you. Dawn in my Subculture palette. Oh, there we go. Okay. So Dawn, you see I've almost panned it like completely. It's hit pan pretty hard. And I feel like Dawn goes on the eye a lot like this Luna shade. Which, by the way, I believe this is a heavier palette than Anastasia's palettes are. 0.7 grams times 14, definitely less than 18.8 grams, which is what you get in the Gemini palette from Melt. I'm going to do something like quick for like during the day that you can just put on your eye pretty quickly and go ahead and leave the house, get your shit done, whatever. And then if you wanted to like come home and like go out at night, you don't have to remove everything. In fact, you've got your base for your nighttime look. So that is my goal here. Take a daytime look into an evening look with the same palette, the Gemini palette. So original. Okay, let's do this. So I really like, I swatched Gemini. Okay, Gemini is that peachy gold shimmer. I will swatch it for you. I always want to say swatch. So you can't for you. It's a little bit too bright under these lights I'm seeing, but alright, so I'm gonna take Gemini on a flat synthetic brush. This is the I'm not gonna say where I got it from. This is the Alamar. It's like their flat brush. You could do this use this for carving out your brows, for carving out a crease going underneath the lash line would be fine too. They have another brush that I got with it that's a little bit better for that, I guess. This is also for carving out the brows, and I could probably cut a crease out with this, I think. Anyway, but this type of brush will pick up your very foiled metallic pigments really well, and that's what I see here that we have. So I'm trying to get as much as I can on the brush. Can't do a look with this palette without honoring it. Oh, we changed the whole game up just now. I moved my monitor, I moved my camera, I moved the angle, I moved everything. I moved the lights, moved my mirror. Everything has changed. It is a whole new era. And I hope you enjoy this lighting, this backdrop, whatever. I have nothing on my skin except for like my skincare from earlier today. Have you seen anybody on YouTube get to Fire OG and say, we're gonna go into Fire OG? I'm sorry, I don't mean to make fun of anybody. That there's a part of the population that just has no idea what that means, which is it's interesting. We are going into Gemini. I'm gonna use my finger to go into Gemini and pack. Oh yeah, the finger is the way. That did not sound good. But yes, using your finger to apply the shade will result in the happiest, most glittery eyelids. I'll keep the lights turned down so we can just do the same thing on the other side. Just gonna use my finger, guys. Okay, so you see you've got such a pretty light, like fly out the door kind of look. If you just wanted to leave it like this, go around the edges here to make it sheared out all the way up to the brow bone. So buffing out the other side, and just on this side kind of going all the way up to the brow bone. I really like that as just like a, let's just go girl, let's just go. I'm gonna throw on some roller lash. See, so you can see something that is closer to a final result. And then I'll slowly build it from an easy daytime like look that takes, again, something like, I don't know, less than a minute to finish on both eyes, even with the brush at the end. But yeah. See, that could even be nighttime with mascara. I do like the browns in this palette, actually. I'm usually not a fan of neutral colors, but the first one that I tried on my eyes is one of my, like a dupe for one of my favorite shades. I showed you the Dawn shade in Subculture, and the shades that I'm really interested in are these, though. Just these last four were the reason why I bought this palette. Because anyway, melt eyeshadows are like $18 a piece plus shipping, you know. So this was 58 bucks. In my opinion, I got a bunch of stuff I normally wouldn't have and some stuff that I would have. I am going to use a green base. This is a Kryolan Day Glow UV Cream Circle with this Alamar brush that I used with the Gemini shade before I figured out just to use my finger. This is a synthetic brush, so it's good for creams and those really metallic-y eyeshadows, unless it's Gemini, and then it's not so good. So now what I'm doing is just packing on that Kryolan cream shade base in the green shade, and I'm really going to town here because I want the eyeshadow that I'm using to be a little bit brighter of a green. So I'm really packing it on and hoping that it works out, because this is the first time that I've used this base. So I'm also being mindful of the cat eye shape that I'm creating. It's more of a rounded cat eye, not a V shape. You can kind of see what I'm doing there. And yeah, just packing on that base and keeping the shape in mind, trying to keep it even on the other side as well. I'm gonna take a brush like this. It has a like tapered end, and I think it will be good for getting into these small areas with goals. I gotta use goals. Gold. And here I'm just packing on goals on top of that cream base. Just really, again, going to town, packing on the pigment and hoping for the best, because again, I don't know about its base. So I'm fast forwarding us through me doing my base makeup for a light, dewy, day to night sort of deal like I'm showing in this video with the eye looks. These are items that I do use in my everyday base, but if I'm going for something more full coverage, I definitely add in a few more products. But I do absolutely love the pearl, the Tatcha silk canvas, and everything else that I used on my base today. So it takes a lot of building to get the blush to show, but I'm okay with that because it is absolutely out of this world. So pretty. I'm going to continue finishing up the nighttime look with both the Cryolan and the Gemini palette, and I would find that. So I had this flat brush with kind of a curved edge there. And so I'm finishing up the other eye just like you saw on the other side, but I think you get a slightly better view when I do this eye, so I went ahead and left it in. You can see again, rounded cat eye, not much of a V shape, more round, and really packing on that base. You can see by the end of the video that it does start to crease. However, this is probably not because of the eyeshadow. I would definitely say that it's the Cryolan base. It's just not meant to be an eyeshadow base, and you should probably just go with something like a white brightening base if you wanted to make the green shadow that you're using in this palette the gold shade. If you wanted it to be more green, just use a white brightening base. I finish up the edges and keep detailing them and making sure that they are even on both sides. And I finally reach a place where I am happy with it. Great. Green paint, because all of these colors are a little bit less green than I would like for them to be. They're really deep, really warm, like really intense, and but just not intensely green as far as I'm concerned. So I am going to make them more green by using a green base under my lower lash line, using that same pencil that I used. Take this same pencil and I'm going to do mochi. Mochi right here. It's supposed to be like a mustard yellow. This will make it more of a, I don't know, not mustard yellow, more of a popping green, I would say. It's definitely popping green over here. On the other side of the camera, probably not so much. Okay, so like last time that I was recording, I'm so hungry that I feel like I'm gonna pass out, so I just almost tried to use my makeup brush as a fork. So it just so happens that the only food I had available both had green ingredients in them. Some kind of serendipity or some shit, right? Good thing I didn't have my lips done yet. I'll be right with you after I finish my snack. Anything green, find it right here. Alright, I'm back. I have mini mukbanged again. Alright, this is look number 1 for nighttime. I'm gonna go ahead and finish it with a lip and some liner. The only thing that I am going to do to change this is go back into Gemini on a fluffy brush, actually tap it like in, and do this. But not really blend it with the edge there, just kick up the, yeah. Hopefully this navy blue liner will look okay with it. I don't know. I think this is my best option. I might have ruined it. No. It's actually looking pumped up as fuck. Oh yes. Oh yes. Let's all get pumped up about this. Oh my goodness. Oh. Navy blue in the waterline. Are you kidding me? Right around the edge. Okay, so I dragged the highlighter all away, all across this edge here from this area, after I took my finger and shoved some of this sunshine where it doesn't want to go. I think I actually improved upon this look. Yay. I'm pretty sure you can see that there's a little bit more going on. God, it's so hard to get this to pick up. Still happy with the way the highlight came out. Grandiose Extreme on top of the roller lash, you know? We'll see if this works out. I think the last time I tried it was a huge fail. I'm gonna use some brown eyeliner to line my lips, and I will not use it as eyeliner again. I was actually thinking about throwing this out. Okay. Just line your lips. I like to overline. Okay, I have severely overlined my lips, taking Anastasia Dulce. And just applying that to the center of my lips. And I'm almost creating ombre effect with blending it out with my finger. So I was trying to go for brown line lips with that light color. I'm gonna do the matte side of this Touch and Soul Metalist Liquid Foil Lipstick Duo. This didn't quite get us to the 90s, so I am continuing to bring the 90s back to my face. Last thing this needs, can you guess? It's gloss, baby. It's gloss, baby. So uneven. It is driving me so insane. For me, I didn't quite get there with the lips. But this eye. Alright guys, so we've got the finished look. Let's set it with some setting spray. while looking up. I'm also going to pat any creases that may have formed out while the Fix Plus is setting, and continue to look up. Yep, I did. I thought. Okay, this is my nighttime look from the Melt Gemini palette. I'm going to keep playing with this, so you might just get to see another couple looks on this video. We'll see. If this video keeps going after this, then there's another look. So keep watching. So I'm thinking that I am going to do something pretty glittery. Kind of a bummer to use your really nice white tipped stuff, but hey, this is what you bought it for you to use it on camera and then never again. Lay the groundwork, lay the foundation for a smoky eye. And first we need to set a base. I'm going to take this Fluffy Alamar eye pencil. Well, I'm sorry, Fluffy Alamar eyeshadow blending pencil. Also like this for highlighting right at the tips of the cheekbones. So we're going to set this eyeshadow primer, which is the, like I said before, the Precious Angel Eyes. Going one more time. I use Luna to base my lids. I use Luna. Okay, whatever. Not gonna focus. All good. Not gonna scream. The thing about this eye is that it's not gonna be a smoky eye. It's only going to start somewhat like a smoky eye. This flat Alamar pencil, I've coated the tips of the bristles with, coated this brush with Bonnie, and I'm going to do this evenly on both sides. I'm drawing like a cat eye shape, V shape. You could even pat the product on in this line. This is going to be the beginning of my outer corner, obviously. Couldn't be any more obvious. So I haven't put this black on my eye yet, and I really enjoy it because, wow, why is it, like, am I really leaning over that much? So I really want to keep the edge sharp in anticipation for the glitter outline. Sorry, spoilers, but you want to be precise here and not messy, which is what I am trying to do. I'm going to do the other side. I'm just going to do both eyes at once instead of doing one and then doing the other off camera, because that's lazy. I just want to note that the reason that I was struggling was
that I needed to be very precise, but the shadow is absolutely amazing and well pigmented.
Taking Leo. I'm going to use Leo next. And there's a little kickback in the pan, but I'm digging in anyway, so that is the way it was going to be for that. And I am again going to pack pigment into a specific space. And at some point I will blend the black and this green together. Right now I'm placing it where it needs to go. Ooh, this is starting to remind me of camo, and I'm getting excited because that was unintended. But this could be banging with like a camo look. And you do this in any color camo. Oh shit. I'm starting to get excited. I don't know why, but camo came back, and I don't look terrible in it. Just so the camera might finally have been able to start making up its mind about where my face is, which is fun. Let's pack some more of Leo onto the outer V. Being really real, this side blended almost seamlessly without trying, so I think I may have fucked something up, but I'm gonna keep going, and I think I will get it. Yeah, there we go. Getting it, getting to it. And working on that edge line, making it like really quite sharp. Be patient and be a good little blender. Okay. Every time I say okay, I take a shot. Actually don't. That would be hazardous to your health, and drinking games are very boring. Drinking games are for like people who are so bored at parties they'd rather pass out. Boring party. I'm gonna take a little bit of this product off this brush. And our last color will be Lorelei. Well, not our very last color, but this color right here. Lorelei. We are going to first dip into B with Lorelei. I might have to wipe her up. Holy shit, this is so pretty. I don't know why I thought I wasn't gonna like this palette. I guess I thought it was gonna be kind of boring. And I don't know, man. I was wrong. It's pretty, like, though the looks I'm doing are kind of intense and maybe a little bit difficult, you can make intensely beautiful looks with these colors. You see how I fudged that line above the olive green color? It's actually called Leo. I'm going to redefine it and then run the line down into Lorelei a little. So you'll see, and without extra light, what we have there. Okay. I'm actually going to take a finger and plant some Lorelei right there on top of all the rest of the Lorelei, because that really packs a punch when you do that. And I like a punch. I like packing a punch. And defining the lines. Define, define, define. Always taking the same color to define that is basically underneath it. I'd say my blending is non-existent. So let's go ahead and see if we can fix it while they blend. And that is, I keep pushing above and above and above where my skill level is, trying to get somewhere with all of this. And as I was meditating on this, that this look will be a tribute to one of the more inspiring characters that I have stumbled upon recently, Way of Yaw, Mother Yaw. This is going to be, actually, like, this is pretty similar to a look that I did like one day before I saw her do, Mother Yaw do this like gold liner just on the inner V. I'm going to do it on the outer V around the edge and on the inner V and try and get it super, 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 super precise. And this just sets up the under eye so I can go in there and make it all pretty again, and this just makes me feel better about myself. So go ahead and do the bottom lash line. It doesn't matter which one. It's very flat, very precise. And I'm doing the lower lash line. Smoke it out with Lorelei. This brush, this much. I'm not getting much makeup in my eye, which is so refreshing. I mostly patted Lorelei underneath here, and now I'm lightly blending it. I've decided that even though this looks so fucking amazing And it really does. I mean, I don't have to do any other makeup besides this, and I am happy. Okay. Oh my god, that is a miracle. I thought that I ran out of space on my memory card, but I didn't. So, like